G'day guys, we've got a problem here where it's asking us to find the equation that passes through each of these points. So we've got u is negative 3, 4. So where is that? That is here. U. And we have v negative 2, negative 6. So we have v is there. So we're going to have a fairly steep curve. So let's go about trying to solve this. The equation of the line that we're going to be putting together is going to take the form y equals mx plus c, or it could be, which is, we could say is equivalent to, we could be writing ax plus b if that's the way you've been taught, but here in Australia we use mx plus c. So we're going to go through the formulas that we're going to need first. Now to work out the gradient of our function, that's going to be, you're initially taught rise over run, so m is equal to the rise divided by the run. But more specifically, that's equal to y2 take y1 over x2 take x1. So, and we'll see how to find out what C is or B is in a minute. So let's get to the problem. So to start with, the first thing is we're going to find M. Okay, so we know that M is equal to a y2, I take y1. Now in a test or an exam situation, it's probably good for you guys to write this little piece down when you're doing this problem, only because it shows the teacher that you understand what you're trying to do. A lot of kids will muck up the negatives in this and you'll lose a few marks, but if you write down what the formula is, some teachers will give you just a mark for doing that, or nice ones will anyway. Okay, so we've got y2, which I'm going to call this one, so it's going to be negative 6, take y1, which is 4, so negative 6 take 4 divided by x2, which is negative 2, subtract negative 3. Okay, and this is equal to negative 6 take 4 is minus 10, and negative 2 take negative 3 is negative 2 plus 3, which is 1. So we can say this is going to be equal to m is equal to negative 10. Cool. So the final bit is we're going to work out what C is. So what we do for this is, let me just change color. So for 2, we're going to find C. Okay, so the way we do this is we substitute the value that we found for M into our linear equation. So we're going to have y is equal to negative 10x plus c. And then what we're going to do is we're going to substitute either one of these points into our equation. So let's just substitute in u. Okay, so we know that y is equal to 4. So move over. We know that y is equal to 4 when x is equal to negative 3. So we have negative 10 times by negative 3. So, and then we've got plus c. So negative 10 times negative 3 is positive 30. So we have 4 equals a 30 plus c. So hopefully you guys see that, or are aware or can deduce that c is going to be equal to negative 26. So finally, we can then, once we know what c is, we can just then write the equation. Therefore, the equation is y equals negative 10x minus 26. Cool. So let's just quickly recap what we've done. Now, when we have an equation we have to find for for a pair of points, we do these two steps in this order every time. the first thing we do is we find the gradient. So always do that first. Once we've found it, we then substitute it into our function, and then we substitute one of the points that we've got into the function, and we solve for c. Once we've done that, we'll get out our answer. It's not a very complicated process. It doesn't take too long. And once you've done that, you may need to draw the actual linear equation on the graph. And there we have it. So I hope this video helped, guys. If it did, give the video a bit of a like. It helps my channel out. Subscribe if you want to see more maths videos or more videos on all sorts of schoolwork. Plus I throw in a little bit of my crappy skateboarding here and there. And, until next time, guys, just make sure you keep enjoying it. See you soon.